Hello, welcome back. This is chapter 4th, The Rat Trap, written by Selma Lagerlof, and today I'm going to explain page 42 to you. So here we go. At church, she had learned that one of the old crafters of the ironworks had been robbed by a man who went around selling rat traps. So at the church, she came to learn of a stranger, that is, the rat trap seller who moved about the places selling rat traps. And what she came to learn there, that this rat trap seller robbed the old crafter of the ironworks. Yes, that was a fine fellow you let into the house, said her father. I only wonder how many silver spoons are left in the cupboards by this time. Now, father, ironically taunting her, said, well, you allowed a nice person into the house. And further said that I wonder, I just am thinking, guessing how many spoons, how many plates, silver plates, say not silver plates, but say only he talked about the spoons. How many spoons are left in the kitchen cupboards by this time? Because if a person can take away 30 kroners, he would be easily tempted by the silver cutlery, and he would not hesitate taking away, stealing all the silver spoons, because spoons can easily be carried away. The wagon had hardly stopped at the front steps when the ironmaster asked the valet whether the stranger was still there. Now they reached home. The wagon, their cart, had hardly stopped at the steps, reached the front gate where stood the valet, and there only he asked about the stranger, about the rat trap seller, and wanted to know if that fellow had left house or he was still there. He added that he had heard at church that the man was a thief, and then informed that the man, the stranger, was actually a thief, and that he came to learn about him there at the church. The valet answered that the fellow had gone and that he had not taken anything with him at all. Now the valet informed the ironmaster that, well, he had left, he was gone, and that he did not carry anything with him at all. He didn't carry, he didn't steal, he didn't take away anything from home. On the contrary, he had left behind a little package which Miss Wilmanson was to be kind enough to accept as a Christmas present. And on the contrary, the valet informed that, on the other hand, on the hindsight, on the opposite side, he had left behind a package which he said was a Christmas present to Miss Wilmanson, and she would be kind if she accepted that present. The young girl opened the package, which was so badly done up that the contents came into view at once. Now she got the package, and she looked at it, but the package was not nicely covered, not nicely wrapped up with a paper or something. It was not nicely done up. So the things inside, it was visible. She gave a little cry of joy, and when she unwrapped it, and she shouted with excitement. Why was she excited? She found a small rat trap, and in it lay three wrinkled 10-kroner notes. Now the cause. Why she shouted, why she gave a shout, a cry of joy, because she found those 30 kroners. The 30 kroners of which she heard at the church are the stolen money. And she was excited that the stranger had left behind those 30 kroners as a Christmas present, Christmas gift to her. So she was excited. That is, he saved her from embarrassment. And those kroners, those notes were wrinkled. But that was not all. In the rat trap lay also a letter written in large, jagged characters. But also, inside the rat trap, there was a note, a letter written by the same stranger in large and jagged characters, large and unsteady characters, not in a perfect handwriting, say. Honored and noble Miss, since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was a captain, I want to be nice to you. Okay, so in the letter written, Honorable, respected, and noble Miss, since because you had been nice, you had been kind, you had been good to me all day long. The time I spent here was the best time I spent in my life, the best time I got in my life, and you had been so good to me. So it becomes my duty, and you treated me as a real captain. So I want to be nice to you in return. It becomes my duty to be nice to you, to save you from any kind of embarrassment. In return, as if I was a real captain, for I do not want you to be embarrassed at this Christmas season by a thief. So I want to behave, I want to be I want to behave like a real captain and give you some reason to smile, give you some reason to be happy and not to cause any kind of embarrassment and any kind of uneasiness to you this Christmas season. But you can give back the money to the old man on the roadside who has the money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers. Now, he says that you can give back this money to the poor old crafter who lives on the roadside, that is, who lives by the roadside, and uh, who use this money as a bait for the poor wanderers, for the poor vagabonds like that of me. So, please return this money to the man. The rat trap is a Christmas present from a rat. Who would have been caught in this world's rat trap if he had not been raised to captain? Now he thanked this little girl or this young girl, Adla Wilmanson, that she raised him to captain. And as he was raised into a captain from a rat, because he was inside the trap, inside the rat trap, with the bait in his pocket. So as the bait is now gone, as the bait is now now say put away, so he is elevated, he is raised to say a real captain, and he is out of this trap. As the bait is away, so he is also out of the trap, and that became possible only because of you, because you raised me to a real captain, from a rat to a real captain, and that's why I'm out, and that's why I am thankful to you. Because in that way he got power to clear himself, and in that way, as he was raised to captain, so he got the real power to clear himself, to free himself out of the rat trap. Written with friendship and high regard, Captain von Stale. Written with friendship, that is written in a friendly manner, and with high regard, with high respect to a kind lady. Captain, his signature, Captain von Stale. That is, he signed here as Captain von Stale, because he is no longer a RATTRAP sailor now. He is a captain who has got honor, who has got respect, who has to live a decent life. So it proves that by this signature, it proves, he makes a point, he proves that he had now given up all those ill practices of stealing, robbing people and all. So this is all. The chapter is over, and this is all. Thank you.